Hello everybody and welcome to this logo tutorial. We're going to make 3 different luxury logos using the DIY logo kit. The link for that will be down below, but basically in a nutshell you'll be able to make 3 luxury logos 3 different ways, and the logo kits are $10. So really it's a little over $3 per logo, which you can't beat. And you can sort of play around and change them up. Once you have the logo kit, you can change things around. In the future, if you want to change your look, you can just go back and redo it again. So you can have it forever and change up your look as you go. So we're going to be using an app called Picsart, and it's here on my phone screen. On the second row all the way to the right, it's got the white letter P and it's sort of like a purple and blue color. So go ahead and download that onto your phone if you don't have that app already. It's free. And also you may need to watch this video with your full screen on YouTube in order to see what I'm doing on my phone. It may not be necessary, but for some of you, if you can't see what I'm selecting on my phone, you may need to expand your view to full screen, just FYI. So go ahead and open up the Picsart app. Okay, and when you first open it, you're going to come to this home screen here. And it's just like their own news feed, and it has, different things that people have created, basically. So what you're going to want to do from this screen is down at the bottom, you're going to click on the little plus sign. And then you're going to scroll down to where it says color backgrounds. And you're going to choose the one all the way on the left that looks like it has little gray and white pixels. That is transparent background. It's not really a color. And I always use this one because a lot of people like to use their logos as a watermark, meaning there's no color in the background. So if they want to place the logo on top of a picture or to just watermark their photos when they're posting on social media, they want transparency in the background. They don't want like a big white or black square. So I use this background, it's transparent, for all logo creation. Once you have this open, you're going to go down to the bottom, and you'll see if you scroll with your finger, you can have different options to the left and right. You're going to click on Add Photo, because by now, if you're using this logo kit that we're using today, you just download it and you'll have it on your phone or your computer. So it will already be stored in your phone gallery by now. So you're just going to click on Add Photo. And we're just going to pick, you'll see the templates are here on my phone. I'm going to pick the first one and click Add. And it'll pop up here, and you're just going to drag it to make it bigger with your finger. And now all I'm going to do is I'm going to make a simple, but as you can see, luxury Glam logo, because it has the little rhinestone bling on the outside and the rose gold paint swashes. And I'm going to just click on text on the bottom. And there's a couple different looks. So let me show you a couple different things. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to type Posh Boutique. Well, first Posh. I'm going to make this a little bigger, and then I'm going to change the font. Down at the bottom, there's different choices here, as you can see if you scroll with your finger. But I'm going to go to this arrow on the left-hand side on the bottom, and I'm going to choose a different font. There's so many to choose from. They're not all available on the bottom like how I just showed you when I scrolled with my finger. You have to sometimes hit that arrow button to open up a whole new world of other fonts. You do not have to have the premium version of this app, but I like to have it because it opens up a whole lot of possibilities, and it's really, 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 really cheap. A couple of dollars, I think. Okay, so now I'm going to use this font, and I'm going to just make it a little bit bigger. And to make it pop a little bit more, down at the bottom, I'm going to hit the option that says stroke, and you'll see it outlines it immediately. And I do want to keep it outlined in black, but I'm going to make it less thick. So down at the bottom, you'll see a slider that says amount. You're just going to drag it a little to the left to make that line not so thick. If you wanted a different color other than black, you could choose any of the colors here down at the bottom. Okay, but I'm going to just stick with black. Then I'm going to hit the text button at the bottom again, and this time I'm going to type boutique in all caps, hit the mark in the corner, And I'm going to use a different font again. This one is going to be more classic. I'll use this one. I'm going to make it a little bigger. Slide it down and just, play with it, resize it until you have it how you like it. Hit the stroke button down at the bottom again. I'm going to make it a little less thick, just like that. Okay, and I love how that looks. I'm keeping my letters white because I feel like it pops more on with the rose gold background, but you could also tap on any of your text, and down at the bottom you would hit the color button and again choose any color. So if you wanted your text, for example, to be lime green or yellow, let's just say you could choose that. Okay, and it would change the color. You could make this one down at the bottom, you could hit color, and let's say you wanted that one to be blue. So, you could play around with the color and get it to look how you like. You could create a couple of different looks with the same logo if you want, for different photos, for different posts on social media. It's really up to you, and it's really endless. So once you have it looking the way that you want it to look, you're going to click the check mark in the upper right hand corner. Click the arrow in the upper right hand corner. Click the save button at the bottom. Save again. And then I always click on gallery because that will save your creation to your phone gallery. Okay, and now we're done. With this template kit that we're using in this video, you get all three templates, which is like, I don't know if you guys have shopped around for logos like on different platforms, but they can get really expensive. So this template kit for $10, you get all three looks, and you can change up the look as much as you want to. So really you could create, 3 different logos. You could create 30 different logos. It's really up to you. So let's go ahead and move on and play with the next one. Okay, we're going to click the plus button. We're going to go back down to where it says color backgrounds and choose transparency. We're going to go to the bottom and scroll and click add photo. And then we're going to find the next template and click add. We're going to resize it by dragging it with our finger. This one is a really popular one that a lot of my clients like to use if they're makeup artists or if they just have a glam boutique. It's interchangeable. Estheticians, different things of different careers like that. This one is really popular. So again, I'm going to click on the text button on the bottom, and I'm going to just say Posh Boutique. Hit that arrow button. Choose my font. Scroll down a bit. Resize it with my finger. I'm going to put that stroke back in place. Okay, and there you have that. I like, again, how that looks with the black and white, but let me show you another cool trick with the color. So when you go down on the bottom and you click on color, you can choose, like I told you in the previous logo, any color that you want, solid color. But they also have a gradient effect right next to where it says color, where it says gradient. You click on that with your finger, and you'll see you have 2 choices, one on the left and one on the right. The one on the left is white, the one on the right is black. So your color on the left represents the color that is going to be at the top of your text, and then the black is at the bottom. So I keep the left on white, and then the black, you tap on it, and you can use this color wheel or any of these colors here to choose your color. So let's say you wanted lime green. I would click at the top of the color wheel where it's lime green and just tap my finger there, and the color will pop up at the top. And if you like that color, you're going to click the check mark, and you'll see it created sort of that ombre effect on your text. And you could also do it, let's say, with hot pink, and there you go. So you don't have to just have solid color. You could create all sorts of different effects by playing with the color wheel at the bottom. But I like how that looks, so I'm going to keep it just like that, and we're going to save it again with the check mark at the top, with the arrow in the top right hand corner, save at the bottom, save again, and hit gallery. And you're done. And now for the third and final logo, we're going to scroll down. Choose transparency, click add photo, click the third template and hit add. Drag it to make it bigger with our fingers. And type in your text. You guys can tell it only took us a couple of minutes to do all 3 of these. And it really is cost effective. And again, because you have these templates blank, at any time you can go back and change the look of it. You can change the color, you can change the wording, you can do whatever you want. So here is Posh. I'm going to hit the stroke button. I just like the way that looks. Okay. Let me see how this looks with that gradient effect. Okay, I might do gradient in pink on the top and then gold on the bottom to sort of, make it opposite of how the actual paint swashes are. And then I'm going to type boutique. I like to do this one in all caps like this. Just play around with your letters until you have it looking the way that you want it to look. There's no right or wrong way. Hit that stroke button. I'm going to see how that gradient effects looks with a gold color. Ooh, I like that. Okay, so once you have it looking the way that you want it to look, again, play around until you have it to your liking, and then you're just going to save it. Like I said, guys, the link for these templates are down below in the description box. I hope you enjoy this tutorial. Stay tuned for more just like this one, and I'll see you in the next video.